Alright, what's poppin', everybody? Welcome in. This is BigRainNation.com back here with another video, and I'm sorry if I sound dead because I'm pre-recording this early in the morning. But today we are going to be doing, if you guys haven't checked out our schedule, I'm going to release it sometime soon. But today we're going to review basically every MLB team season so far. Yeah, I know the season's not over, but yeah, we're just gonna do this anyway. Just kind of give a quick checkup about how each team is performing right now. So like I said, if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys hit the like, subscribe button. May has joined the Discord. Links is in the description. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitch. I do plan to be live tonight, so on Xbox. So come follow me on Twitch if you guys want the Twitch side of it. Also, we'll be live here on YouTube as well. And then make sure you guys go on to ESPN Fantasy. Make sure you guys join my ESPN Fantasy Football link. That link is in the description. You have until now to September 2nd to join that. So if you guys want to do that, make sure you guys do so. Alright, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get to the tiers. Like I said, I don't think I have anything to talk about. Also, I actually do want to mention something. I'm working on getting like a channel intro. So I'm hoping that I can get that together. I'm gonna work on that this week before I leave. Like I said, if you guys haven't checked out the Minecraft Monday video yesterday, make sure I do that. But I am leaving out on Thursday, which means I'm not going to be here for the rest of the week. So I'm trying to get some things upgraded here on the channel before we get to 500 subscribers, and then hopefully when we do get there, we'll get the merch out. We'll get all that stuff out. The merch. We'll get all that fancy stuff out. So make sure you guys do continue to like and subscribe. I do appreciate everybody's support here on the channel. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get it going. So I'm working on all that stuff. So if you guys do see something new upcoming in the next couple of videos, boom, now you know. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get it rocking into the video. Also, I actually do have the standings right here to kind of help me out. But you know what? It is what it is. So let's go ahead and go through the tiers. Okay, so at the top of the tiers, of course, you have your elite tier. The teams are just playing outstanding right now. Yeah, the teams are just playing good. Below that, you have the teams that are playing solid. Under that, you have the teams that are playing under par. And I know I used this a couple times already, but under par basically means like, but under par is like, maybe you know, they could be fixed. Maybe teams teams' problems could be fixed relatively easily, but they're just not performing well at the moment. And then down here, I don't even know if I spelled this right. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and look this up for even. I'm pretty sure I did. I'm pretty sure I did spell it right. But the bottom tiers, we have Slumfest. The Slumfest. The teams are just slacking off right now, just not playing their game. Alright, so without further ado, let's go ahead and go with the Arizona Diamondbacks. I mean, they're at 500 right now. I mean, I don't think we're going to be a bad team going in, and they're at least be a decent team. So at least I can put them as solid, because I think we all expected this from the Diamondbacks. I mean, I never really expected them to be that good, but I mean, they are at 500. They're sitting at 27 overall. They're right in the middle of the pack. So yeah, that's just kind of where I expected the Diamondbacks to be. So I'm just gonna put them in solid right now. I do like their batting though, and their batting has been pretty good these last couple games. I actually have been watching a little bit of MLB as of late. Next up, we got the Atlanta Braves, and man, this team was off to a terrible start to the year. I mean, I think they were like 3-19 to start the year, but I mean, they're starting to catch up a little bit now. But according to my expectations for them, I expected this team to be elite. They're kind of under par right now. They're not really performing as good as they should were. And yes, under par. If you're in the under par category, that means you do have time to make it up. And I do think I do think Atlanta would get into some type of a groove. Obviously, I do think the Braves will catch fire, but for right now, they're just not playing as good as I thought we all were. Speaking of not performing well, we have the Baltimore Orioles Slumfest. I mean, come on, but they're the exact definition of Slumfest right now. Right now, the Orioles, they're one of the worst teams in the league. As I'm recording this, they haven't even won 20 games yet. And I know pitching is a huge problem with this team right now, but man, like I said, according to my expectations for the beginning of the year, absolutely, this team definitely goes on Slumfest. This was not an ideal start for Baltimore. After that, we have the Boston Red Sox. Yeah, it's I kind of predicted them to be on the bottom, man. They're just solid. If I look at the team, look at the standings, there's not a lot of teams I can put in a good category right now. It's just everybody's just mid. So, but anyway, Boston, they're playing as about as I expected to. We're gonna put them in the solid tier for now. Next up, we got the Cubs. The Cubs, I don't know what the Cubs have been up to. I mean, the Cubs have actually been one of the better teams in the league as of late. And if I'm being honest, just because there's probably not going to be a lot of teams that put in the league tier, we're just going to go ahead and put them up there because right now they are second place in NL right now. They're playing about as good as anybody right now, so I'm going to put them as elite, man. Like I said, there's not a lot of teams I can so far put this year in the elite tier, but if you want to see the Cubs on there, I can put them there. They actually have been playing well. Next up, we got the White Sox. I remember me roasting this team at the beginning of the year. I used to call this team like the absolute dumpster fire of the league. And yeah, I mean, that's just exactly who they are. I mean, they're complete shit. Another team that hasn't won 20 games yet. As a matter of fact, they only won 17. They're already 20 games under 500. This team is just not good. I mean, they're one of the worst teams in the association. It's just pretty sad, man. I mean, the White Sox. I mean, I feel bad for their fans at this point because how many years in a row they have to deal with this. After that, we have the Reds. Ooh, the Reds are kind of tricky to predict, to be honest. I mean, they're sitting around 500 right now, but the question is, I don't really think they're playing as good as I expected them to. I'll put them as solid because they're sitting at 500 and their offense has been at least decent, but I just need to see a tiny bit, a little bit more out of the team, just a little bit more. And yes, I know they're starting to catch fire now, but they just need to start gathering some wins together. If they do that, they'll be just fine. Because right now, according to how the rest of the standings look, it looks like if you win like 3 games straight, you're moving up like 12 spots in the standings. So you just got to keep winning. That's all. All right, next up we have the Cleveland Guardians. Cleveland, I mean, I'm actually going to put them in a good category because I know they're just 5 games above 500 right now, but I actually do think this team is one of the better teams that we have seen so far in this tier list. Plus Cleveland has a good batting average and they have a really good defense. And plus this team is on fire, right? I mean, so they're not at fire, but they were on fire, but now they're not on fire. So we'll see if they can catch up. But for right now, I will put them in a good category. They're one of the better teams that I know. Next up, we got the Rockies. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. I think the Rockies have the worst record in the league right now. I don't know if that's true. I'm going to check on it. Yeah, they have the worst record in the league. They're 9. Oh my god, they're 9-45. Holy fucking shit. Yeah, obviously, you know the Rockies. They are the worst team in all of baseball, and I think that's clear and obvious to everybody there. All right, next we got the Detroit Tigers, and yeah, this team's elite. I mean, they're leading the AL right now. They're 15 games above 500. They're dominant at home. I mean, they're elite. They're absolutely phenomenal, man. The team looks like it's ready to win an MLB championship right now. That team looks really good. And I know I've been slightly paying attention to baseball, not really a lot, but I have been paying attention like around the scores and everything. But I can tell you the way how the Tigers perform right now, they look like one of the better teams in all of baseball. Next up, we have the Houston Astros. Now, I do think this team is one of the better teams. Yeah, I know they're sitting around 500 right now, but I'm gonna put them in good because I know this team is talented, and I know they were off to a rough start again this year, but they have done a pretty good, decent job of being over, or I should say they've been doing a pretty good job of bouncing back and overcoming these challenges. So I'll give Houston some credit there. I think they should be a good team this year. I mean, they are a good team this year. Next up, we have KC. I'm gonna put them in good as well. I mean, actually no. I'm gonna put them in solid. I mean, the KC, they're just a solid team, man. They're an average team. I mean, they sometimes they could lose some games that you expect them to win. Sometimes they win games that you don't expect them to win. Sometimes they lose games that you're not expecting them to lose. I mean, KC is kind of confusing a little bit, but why call them a solid team? Yeah, because they're not playing that bad right now. After that, we have the Angels. Now, the Angels, I don't know what's been going on with the Angels, man. I haven't really been like I said, I'm trying to pay attention more into the MLB, and I don't know. Don't take a hot shot at me right now, but I'm gonna say under par right now because they are sitting at the bottom of the barrel of the AL right now. And sure, like I said, if you do win a couple more games, because that's how close these standings are. Like if you win like 5 games straight, I guarantee you that you'll move up at least 6 spots in the standings. So that the AL is so close right now that anybody could get moved up in any minute. But for right now, I'm gonna put them in under par. Something seems off with the team. Next, we got the Dodgers. They're not playing as good as I expected them to. The Dodgers. The Dodgers still have a pretty good record, but I expected them to be like at 40 win range right now. They're only at 33, which is kind of concerning, and they're only 12 games above 500. But I know this team. But I know that team is elite, man. I know the Dodgers. The Dodgers are like a super team, man. That's a defending champion. That's a team you don't really want to face, man. Plus, the Dodgers always been this good for years to come. So I'll put them in. I'll put them in the lead here. I know, like I said, I know this team is only 12 games above 500, which I did not expect them. I expected to be like 20 games above 100 by now, but the team is still phenomenal though. Next up, we got Miami. I'm not gonna put them as slump fest because they're not really performing that bad, as I expected. But I still will put them in under par. They're not. The team isn't horse shit right now, but they still got some questions to answer over there a little bit. And they still have a lot of time to make it up. Kind of like these teams down there. Like you like these teams. You guys have some time to make it up, but for right now, what I was expecting you for to be the beginning of the year, oh yeah, definitely under par. I was not expecting the Miami. I will say this: Miami is one of those expected teams that you expect to do bad, other than the other teams like at the Slumfest category, maybe than Baltimore or Atlanta, But yeah, Miami, they're a little bit of a slump fest right now. They gotta get some stuff fixed up a little bit. After that, we have the Milwaukee Brewers. They're about average right now. They're the exact definition of average. Average defense, average offense, average. They're just average at everything. But the record shows it. They've been sitting at 500 all throughout the year so far. They've just been sitting at 500. That's the exact definition of solid. Next up, we have the Twins. I don't know. The Twins are kind of a hard one to rank, man. They're not performing that bad. Sure, they're 5 games above 100 right now as I'm recording this. They're not too bad. I don't know. I've seen some good stuff out of their team as of late. I'm gonna put them in the good category because there's not a lot of teams I'm gonna put up here in that good category. But for right now, I think the Twins, they're performing about as good as the rest of the league. Maybe not the teams in the league tier, but maybe the teams in the good tier they might catch up to. And I do think they will. If they keep performing like this, they could eventually go to the league tier. I'm not gonna get too crazy yet, but for right now, we're gonna put them in the good category. All right, next up we have the New York Mets. Yeah, the Mets are definitely. Why I call them top 5 though? I still got that. It's the question is, do I call them a top 5 team yet? Because I think they barely fade off right now. The team is good, but I don't think they're top 5 yet. I will definitely put them in the good category. I would feel wrong if I didn't put that team in the good category. They're playing really well right now. They're once again, there's this team that's dominant at home. They're capable of winning on the road. It might not be the prettiest record out there, but they're capable of winning on the road. They're dominant at home. So yeah, they're definitely a good team. Next up, we got the Yankees, and that's why I was questioning about the Mets, because the Yankees definitely have to go up here as being one of the league teams in the National MLB League. The Yankees, they're always good. When are the Yankees always bad? They're never bad. They're always good. But what am I just saying this? I don't know, man. But come on, it's the Yankees. They're going to be good for a long time. They're good right now. They're dominant at home. They're capable of winning. They're really good on the road as well. That team is just complete. They're a championship contender right now. Next up, we got the A's. Under par. I actually had some hope going into the A's this year, and I had some hope that they're going to do at least a little bit better. But for right now, we're going to put them in the under par category. Sure, we expected it to be below 500, but they're about to be 10 games below 500, and that's just kind of not where you want to be, especially after these last 10 games. They've been on a little bit of a losing skid. Right now, they're 1-9 in the last 10 games. That's not that good. You guys need to get going. You guys are under par. Next, we got the Phillies. I'll be honest, I'm going to call my shot right now. The Philadelphia Phillies are the best team in the league. I mean, they are the best team in the league. I mean, what else do we need to see? They're dominating the NL right now. This team is hot. And their defense looks strong. Their offense looks like it's in rhythm. Like you can't complain about the Philadelphia Phillies, man. Like I said, they're absolute like one of the league's dominant forces. Next, we have the Pittsburgh Pirates, and I'm gonna put them in slugfest right now. They're not playing that good. I mean, the thing is about Pittsburgh is they don't really have enough bats. I mean, they have defense, and their defense it will keep them in games, but it's kind of like the Pittsburgh Steelers. They'll keep them in games. Their defense will keep them in games, but their offense will just let them down for them. Yeah, but definitely the Pittsburgh Pirates. Yeah, they are definitely in a slugfest right now. Right now, they're next to last in the NL right now. Like that's not where you want to be. Next we have the San Diego. Let me repeat that. Next we have the San Diego Padres, and yeah, this team is good, man. I can't put them in the lead, but overall they've been pretty good at home this year. Their batting average, their defense has been pretty damn good, and has been one of the more impressive defensive team this year. The team is just looking good right now. I'll put them in good. Next we got San Francisco. I'm also gonna put them in good. I can't complain. I can't really complain about how good they've been playing. I mean, sure they're sitting at 6, but like I said, you win like 3 or 4 games in the NHL. I mean, it doesn't really matter what division you're in right now. Because if you just win like 5 or 6 games in a row, like I said, I guarantee you moving like 4 spots in the standings. But overall, the record looks pretty good. I mean, sure, they've been kind of in and out these last 10 games, but they've been winning some games at home. They're capable of winning on the road, and they're one of the best defensive teams in the league. So, yeah, they're good. Next up, we have Seattle. Seattle. I mean, they're third place in the AL right now. But the question is, do I put them in a good category? I mean, because I did that to Cleveland, and they basically have the same record as Cleveland, then I might as well go ahead and do it to them too. I mean, they are a good team. Not gonna lie, they are good. They got some strong backs. You know, they've been a little in and out. I mean, they're not really the best team in winning at home. But Seattle's actually one of those teams that I can say that actually performs better on the road than they do at home. And I know that's not supposed to be the case, but you know what? It is what it is. That's just probably what the team's made out of. Next we have the Cardinals, and I don't know what to put them. We're kind of in between good and solid here. I know they're good because they actually have a pretty good damn record. But at the same time, I think I have to put him like in the bottom barrel, like at the top barrel of solid, because I just don't know what that team is really gonna look like. We're gonna put him in solid because I don't. Because, oh my god, that's a tough one though. Like you can either put him at good or solid, and there's no like argument over that because they have not been performing that bad. Just look at the record and just look what they've done this year. It's not bad. Question is, what do I have to put in good or solid? I don't know but if I have too many teams in solid tier, I might move them up the good tier because they are a good team. Next we have the Tampa Bay. Next up we got Tampa Bay, and I mean I gotta put them in solid, right? I mean they're not bad. I mean I expected them to be a little bit better than what they were right now, but overall I can't really punish them to at the point that I can't put them in like an under par category. Now we're talking about the Rangers here. Oh yeah, we're putting them in under par right now. They're not playing good, and I was expecting this team to be at least a little bit better, and they're not. And the reason is, I know that like I said, you have time to make it up, but the team's been on the cold streak as of late. They're not winning games. The thing about the Rangers is they're not beating teams they're supposed to be. They've been losing to a lot of teams that they should be winning against. So, like I said, they got time to make it up because it's still early in the year. Because what the MLB play like 106 games a year, so you still have time. But overall, the times can be ticking. So you kind of have to hurry up with your slacking there, man. Just saying, like I said, you got time, but just saying. Next, we have the Toronto Blue Jays. Solid. They're kind of like what I said about KC. Or whatever team that said. I don't know what team that said out here, but I believe it was KC. But like I said, there is that definition of average, like literally the exact definition of it. All right, and last but not least, we have the Washington Nationals. Under par. I mean the team was alright, but they just seem out of sorts some days. Like I am a Washington. I actually do watch this team a couple times in person, but yeah, I just don't think that they're that good. I mean they do have potential to be at least somewhat decent, but for right now what I'm seeing, probably not. Alright guys, and that is going to do it for my MLB rankings right now, currently into the season. Like I said, I will do another one of these probably later on in the year, maybe when we get to like 70, 80 games, something like that. Maybe I will do one. But yeah, this is where we have it right now. And if you guys disagree with me, let me guys know in the comments below. What do you guys think I should change? And yeah, we'll go over there. But like I said, I do appreciate y'all's support. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe button, and come join me on live tonight. I will be live tonight, so come join me on there. But anyway, guys, I'm hop out, get this thing edited so you guys can watch it on time. This is BBNation.com. Peace out. Stay safe. See you guys next time. Peace out.